Wind in the pitch. Not even close there. And we're underway here this afternoon. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. And a ground ball to first, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Starling Marte. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. Kicks and fires. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Mets leave one. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's outside. And that is ball one. Max Scherzer, a former first-round pick. Diamondbacks took him in 2006, the 11th overall selection out of the University of Missouri. What a career. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, including Cy Youngs in each league, and a world champion 2019 with the Washington Nationals. So here's Scherzer. And that's in the dirt.
Well, a tremendous pitcher. Started with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Then we saw him move to Detroit. Wasn't quite sure if the command and control was going to be established. Even the release that he throws in mechanically, people wondered if he'd get injured. But he has had a lengthy career. For the most part, has stayed healthy. and he's going to the Hall of Fame.
No question.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Trey Turner. That one's in there, 0-1. Scherzer deals. That one inside, and 1-1. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game, and as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That one fouled off. 2-2. 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Canna going back some more, and that one is off the wall. Canna whips it back in. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there for strike one. First and second here, no outs. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. And here it comes. Outside.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Here's Harper now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Next one misses. and it's 1-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Scherzer ahead 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
JT Realmuto up next. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that clips the inside corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. The pitch. Hard hit to right center. He boots it. 1 runs in, a second scores as well. It's 2-0.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
This is Bryson Stott. And that one gets past the catcher. He's into second easily on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The pitch.
Ball inside.
That's through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Second and third here. 1 away. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now it's Alec Bohm in the air out towards left center. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Lindor with a relay throw. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 3.
No, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So first and second with 2 outs. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch doesn't find the zone. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
Breaking for the hitter, because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
That one not close. 2-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The pitch. Scherzer gets the punch out. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the second, and now here's the veteran DH, Tommy Pham. Sanchez back to work. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here's the rookie catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Pham on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
The lefty, the 1-0. They say it went.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. The pitch. Back to the mound. 1 out in the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Mark Canha.
Here's Mark Canha.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Move to second. Pham back to first safely. Runner at second here, 1 gone. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Runner leads away at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Here's Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Runner at second. 2 down. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. And that's in there at the knees. That misses. And the count is 3-1. And there's the strike.
Count is 3-2.
3-2 now. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. Mets strand one. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Cody Clemens. With Max, you're always thinking about the strikeout. Chris, he's one of 3 guys, along with Clemens and Randy Johnson, to strike out 20 in a game.
Yeah, and with his delivery and release point, sometimes it seems like that fastball is rising, has a little upshoot to it. Real deception for the hitter, along with pretty good velocity.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Kyle Schwarber singled and scored his first time. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
First offering misses the mark. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Turner.
Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. Ball to strike. Good eye right there. Two and one now. Scherzer deals. Swinging a foul straight back. The 2-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Canna settles under it, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Clemens around third. He'll score easily, and it's 4-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs, runner at first. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a grounder, foul, first base side. Left-hand hitter waits. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The batter, the catcher.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
JT Realmuto steps in. Ripped into right field, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Next offering misses. Now 2-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And now 2-1.
1 strike.
Bases loaded. 2 down. Next offering upstairs.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Full count.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Josh Walker. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Walker.
Base is full, 2 gone. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. Oh, he botches it. The run scores from third. It's 6-0.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Two outs, bases loaded. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brandon Marsh. And that's downstairs and outside. Two outs, bases are full. And it's even up. Marte right there to make the grab. And that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, now the third baseman, Danny Mendick.
Danny
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. In there, and it's 0-1. Nimmo
0-1.
goes 6 feet 3 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. 0-1 now. That clips the corner.
Quickly into an
No ball,
0-2
2
count.
strikes.
Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Started
got?
after it, appealed to third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. And now the lefty,
Ball.
and now the count
Down.
is even. And now it's
Full
filled
count.
up. To third, dive, and he's got it. The throw, Harper
Out.
over to second, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick
Now
with their
batting.
first step reactions.
The right fielder.
Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Starling Marte up to hit. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Turner for 1, double play.
Got him.
And that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Phillies, Cody Clemens. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Inside, just missed. Walker, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup,
That's
and he
ball
works
two.
in a 2-seamer. The wind to kick the 2-0.
Hey!
They say you win.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Kyle Schwarber, a guy with prodigious power. He's made a couple all-star teams, won a Silver Slugger, an Ohio kid who played his college ball at Indiana. He's one of the better power hitters in the sport. Strike 2.
A special player and a special just human being. And for many years, you and I, being around the Cubs, could understand quickly after we met Schwarber why Jed Hoyer and Theo Epstein seemed like they would never part ways with him. Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he
The
wants
batter,
back
number
at the
7.
plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Turner in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Strike.
Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Francisco Lindor. Sanchez back to work. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-1. Next offering way off the plate.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Alonso stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a pitch. Lindor on the move. Cut on and miss. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
At the belt and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch to the right side, and that takes care of Alonso.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Tommy.
Here's Tommy Pham, and he's already singled in this game.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Grounded out his first time. And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Mets leave one. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And the batter now, Nick
The right
Castellanos.
fielder, Nick Castellanos.
The wind of the pitch. And that misses
Outside,
off
that's
the
the ball.
outside edge. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That one hooked foul. And he deals. Struck him out looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Bryce Harper. First pitch, not close. Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. Next
That's
one
in.
off the
Ball
plate
2.
inside, and the count is 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. One down, base is empty. And a 4-pitch walk.
Ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been
Now
really
batter,
patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Step off, throw to first.
Safe.
Harper's back on a dive.
Yeah, probably the biggest moment in Nationals Park for Harper, and he would have loved that to have been a World Series appearance, but it was an All-Star game and a home run derby where he just took the crowd by storm.
He's going.
Harper runs. Pitch in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that still will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
1 out and a runner at second. Next pitch is outside. That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batter, second base.
Here's a speed threat, Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Three-two now.
3-2.
lifted in the air, right field. Marte going after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. One left for Philadelphia. They lead it, though, 6-0. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Mark Canha. The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
Well, these Mets looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And next for the Mets, Luis Guillorme. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. That clips a corner.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Danny Mendick up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. Upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
A little bit low.
Down.
There's a strike. And now 3-1. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the batting order turns over. Now, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Andrew Vasquez, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And that one is inside ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a 1-2. Popped up. Harper hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte getting ready to hit. And the
That's a ball.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Now will bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And the batter now, Alec Bohm.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws
0-1's the
from.
count.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Dominic Leone up and throwing. And the 0-1. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Marsh
Ball
at
1.
the plate and takes high there.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That
Ball 2.
misses, and that's ball
2
2.
balls, no strikes.
And the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo ranging after it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Cody Clemens. First pitch
that's
doesn't
down.
find the zone. Two down, nobody on. That one hit to right. Marte makes the catch. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in Philadelphia, and now Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And here it comes. Lindor goes 5 feet 11 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Stott over to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Tommy Pham. Pham, 35 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. 0-1.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets nothing. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Dominic Leone.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-handed reliever.
Ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. And in one hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Nick Castellanos, the next to hit. Gets the call, and that is strike 1. Inside move to second. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Out to short. Lindor zips it to first, and Castellanos is out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Bryce Harper.
And now here is Harper. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Counts 1-0.
And the righty deals.
1-1.
2 outs with a runner at third. Line drive, base hit, and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So, man aboard. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. That one's in there, 0-1. Leon throws over.
safe.
Harper's back on a dive. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Whips it across, and Real Muto is out. And that is the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1. To the right side, stop. Over to first.
Got him.
1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark Canha.
Mark Canha up now for the Mets. And that's in there for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 54 is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Hoffman getting cranked up as well. Slapped foul. The pitch. This to third. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Guillorme up now for the Mets. There's a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bounce to third. Fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. Mets go down quickly. They continue to trail 7-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Jeff Brigham up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Left-hand hitter waits. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
And down on strikes he goes. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Boom. In the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1 just off the inside edge. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Center fielder, number 16.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. In there, and it's 0-1. Righty to the plate. Next offering misses down and away. That one off the mark. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slider clips the zone. Here's the 2-2. That one to first. He takes it on his own,
out.
and the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the third baseman, Danny Mendez. Sanchez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Next offering is in for a strike. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Back to the top of the Mets order. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. That's hard hit on the line. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 6,
Starling Marte will hit next. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Schwarber makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens.
And a pitch. There's a strike. And it's even up. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strikes.
There's the strike. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte moves under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Trey.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
At the belt and fires.
Ball,
That misses the zone. And 1-1. And now it's even up.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. That's out to center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. New pitcher on now, Jeff Hoffman. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 26, Jeff Hoffman.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The pitch. There's a strike. Hoffman goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And now 1-2. The pitch. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. And there's a foul ball. Yo, 1. Started to swing, held up. Activity in the bullpen. A right-hander is up and throwing. And he deals. Falling behind 2-1. Good eye in that spot. Swings and misses. And the count's full.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Pham at the plate now. That's ball one. There's a strike. And fires in a fastball at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low, and it's 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.